Welcome to Module 1 entitled Planning Your Video Lessons. By the end of this module, you should be able to define clear learning outcomes for your video lesson. You should be able to identify and analyze your target audience for the lesson. You should be able to structure your lesson in such a way that the contents are effectively presented. You should be able to differentiate between scripting and outlining while preparing your lesson. You should be able to select appropriate visuals and media while avoiding common mistakes during the presentation. To get started, before opening PowerPoint, the first step is to define SMART learning outcomes. By being SMART, we mean your learning outcomes must be specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-bound. You need to ask yourself, what should learners be able to do after watching this video? Learning outcomes should be specific, measurable, and action-oriented. For example, instead of saying understand fractions, a stronger learning outcome is solve basic fraction addition problems. Next, identify your target audience. Are they beginners, intermediate learners, or experts? Tailor your language examples and pace accordingly. If you are teaching secondary school students, use relatable scenarios. If it is professional training, keep it formal and concise. Clearly define learning outcomes and audience insights will guide every design and content choice. Take note of that. Further, once your learning outcomes are set, it is time to structure your lesson. A well-organized video follows a logical flow, preventing confusion. A simple yet effective structure includes introduction. Briefly introduce the topic and explain what learners will gain. Then, main content. You need to break information into digestible chunks, each with heading and key point. Then, conclusion, where you summarize key takeaways and provide a call to action, like applying what was learned. And PowerPoint's outline view come handy in this way to arrange slides logically before adding content. Keep a linear structured approach will ensure a smooth learning experience. Having done that, decide how you will present your content. And this is where we have the scripting and outlining. All right. So there are two main approaches, scripting and outlining, for designing your content delivery. For scripting, if you want precise control over words, write a full script in advance. This reduces hesitations but may sound robotic if read word for word. A good tip is to practice reading naturally and then inserting pauses. For the outlining, if you prefer a more conversational style, create a structured outline with key points instead of word for word scripts. This allows flexible but requires confidence in delivering content smoothly. So these are the pros and the cons of both the cons of both the scripting and outlining. Meanwhile, you can use PowerPoint note feature to keep script or outlines visible while recording narration. Choose the approach that suits your teaching style and ensure clear delivery. The next is to select appropriate visuals and media for your lesson. Visuals are crucial in PowerPoint videos. A good rule is show more, tell less. Use relevant images, icons, and diagrams instead of heavy text blocks. Use high quality visuals that directly support the content and avoid decorative images that don't add value um, to your lesson. So avoid unnecessary decorative images. Further, among this is that you can use diagrams and charts. Smart art, screen recording can help you. So simplify complex information. PowerPoint Smarter feature is great for quick professional diagrams and for animation or short videos or clips. So this can also reinforce learning points effectively. So use PowerPoint built-in screen recording or embed external media while doing this. So you need to keep in mind that consistent visual style by using a limited color palette and font selection will help your video to be more professional. So this maintains a professional and cohesive look and give a professional touch to your video. Meanwhile, there are some mistakes that you must avoid. One of the biggest mistakes in PowerPoint video lesson is text-heavy slides. If learners are reading dense paragraphs, they aren't listening to you. So you can avoid this by using bullet points instead of long sentences. You can keep text to a minimum of 5 to 7 words per line, maximum, I mean. Then you can also rely on visuals to convey meaning rather than dumping text together. So doing this, PowerPoint presentation view can help you in this regard. All right. So more so, as a final tips for you to have engaging and clean presentation, you need to keep slides visually clean. Use presenter view for extra notes. Prioritize engagement over information overload. So you must note that so far, planning is the foundation of compelling video lesson. By defining learning outcomes, structuring content logically, choosing a delivery method, selecting strong visuals, and avoiding text overload, you will ensure a smooth and effective learning experience. Now that you have planned your lesson, the next module will focus on designing engaging slides.